exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another recap and review of Thursday Night Football. So, we had the Rams and the Seahawks going at it last night. And I gotta say, it was a less entertaining game than I would have pictured it to be. But, I mean, it could really go either way with these two teams. Either they're going to have a kind of boring game, or they're going to have a really explosive game. And I was kind of leaning towards the explosive game because of both of these offenses. And they put up some points. The final score is 26-17 Rams. The Rams look good. They looked better than they have been in the past. They look better than, obviously, last week when they lost to the Cardinals. And the Seahawks, coming off of a couple game win streak, look kind of sloppy. And to make things worse, Russell Wilson got injured in this game. I think he hurt his hand or his thumb or something with his hand, and he didn't come back the rest of the game. They put Geno Smith in as their quarterback, and this game just reminded me that Geno Smith sucks. Geno Smith is a bad quarterback. Like, there's some bad quarterbacks in the league, and then there's Geno Smith. Like, he is bad. He threw a horrible interception at the end of that game. Like, it wasn't even close to his receiver. It was bad. I don't know. It was like, ew. Like, Jameis, I would have rather had a wide receiver go out there and play quarterback rather than Geno Smith. Like, what? It was bad. So the Seahawks were screwed from the moment Russell Wilson got injured, and they were struggling there at the point when Russell Wilson was in the game. It was a pretty boring game to start. I mean, there was going back and forth with some field goals, and then the Rams started to score. Then the Seahawks fought back, and they were scoring. Then Russell goes out. Then Geno comes in, and the Rams start to take over. So I don't know if we can really call this game the Rams are the better team. I think the Rams are the better team, but this game I don't think cements that fact. I think that the Rams are going to be a contender for the NFC Championship this year. They just need to figure out how to play with each other. Obviously, this is Matthew Stafford's first season in LA. He needs to get acclimated with the offense and how it plays, and he's had some decent games. He had a really good game in week 1. He's had a couple stinkers, and then he lost the game obviously last week to Arizona, and now he had another good game. And obviously Aaron Donald's a monster, Jalen Ramsey's a monster. They've got a really good team. They just need to put it all together, and I think they will once they get more game time together as we get further on in the season. Now for Seattle, their issues are probably a little bit harder to overcome, especially if Russell Wilson's going to be out for a decent amount of time. If this is a lingering injury or an injury that keeps him out for a couple weeks or maybe even a month, the Seahawks are going to struggle, especially they got to go with Geno Smith. I'd rather have, put an offensive lineman at quarterback. I'd rather have somebody like that than Geno Smith, because Geno Smith should not even be in the NFL. It is a disgrace. It is a shock that Geno Smith has a job in the NFL. I personally forgot that he had a job in the NFL, to be honest with you. I'm sure a lot of you guys forgot that he had a job in the NFL too, because he's irrelevant. He's not a good quarterback. He's bad. He is like Paxton Lynch, Brock Osweiler level of bad. And I know I just named 2 former Broncos quarterbacks, but the Broncos have struggled. So he's bad. The Seahawks are going to struggle without Russell. They may even struggle with Russell, because I don't know, this offense just doesn't seem like it's the same. Tyler Lockett's doing good. DK's all right, but it just doesn't feel like the offense is moving the same way that it did last season at the beginning of the year. Maybe that's the offensive line's problem, because as we know from previous seasons, the offensive line for Seattle has been notoriously bad, one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Russell Wilson is constantly in the top 3 of most sacked quarterbacks in the league. Now, this year is not that, but now he's hurt, and for I don't know how long, because I haven't checked to see what they've said about his hand. So I don't know how long he's out as of this moment, but maybe it's just going to be a one-game thing. Maybe he's back next week. They do have a longer week now because they played on Thursday, so he's got a little bit extra time to heal up if he needs to, or if it's going to be a longer period of time, an extended period of time. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of the Seahawks team because they seem to be put together. Then Russell goes down and they come apart. So is Russell the glue of that team? Usually you would think so, but I don't know. I think I have good feelings about this defense. I just don't know if that defense can play consistently well for the rest of the season to combat their offense's struggles. So I don't know. I think they're going to struggle this year. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs. My prediction for the entire NFC West to make the playoffs is going to be in jeopardy, especially if Russell Wilson's out for an extended period of time. So Rams get the win. They looked better. Stafford looked good. Seahawks did not. And we move on from there. That's going to do it for me, though. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. If you enjoyed, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!